Welcome back into Off the Rips. This is Coffee and Cards number 23. Do you believe it? I know we've been on a bit of a layoff on the channel here with Coffee and Cards, but sometimes they just don't happen. But they're happening now. They're back. We're all good. And we've got a PSA reveal that never happened that I forgot to do. So we're going to hit that up. Got a couple topics to cover. So without further ado, let's get into it. This was an NBA special back a couple months ago. I think it was August. Starting off with Jaime Jaquez on a Mint 9. Yeah. Sweet card. Monopoly style. And she got a 9. So this is for sale on my eBay page if you're interested in it. But, yeah, I don't know. I think top to bottom centering is the only thing that held this one back, and it's not even that bad. The grades at PSA right now are tough. They've been tough. This submission actually went pretty decent. But here's the card that I should have just said, screw it, don't send it in. And I did. You can see a little bit of whiting on these bottom corners. I know these bottom corners were the kind of the undoing of this one, unfortunately. The front is great. It's really centered. This is a card I wish I would have just sold it raw and was just been done with it. Just because the front's perfect doesn't mean it's going to get a 10. I mean, for checkerboard, there's really nothing wrong with it on the front. No like print lines. Really well centered. So it was just the back, these corners. I think the 8 was a bit harsh, though. I really do. I really do. I think it deserved a 9. But, you know, like I said, you put pressure on grading cards, and that's not good. It's not good. That one is going to be a tough sell at an 8. This card's really special. Michael Jordan, higher power. Card that had been sitting in my collection since, I don't know how long. Got a Mint 9. I thought it was going to get a gem. I really think it's just these top corners. That one you can see a little bit of white. But I know this card is centered so well. Honestly, it's centered perfect on the front. Don't tell me different, because I see the card right in front of me. I know it is. Not really any surface issues that I can see. Beautiful card. Obviously, I wish this was a 10. The back is perfect, which is tough on these. I mean, I don't know. I think this card should have got a 10. I really do. What do you think? Let me know. This MJ card is sick. It was going to stay in my collection regardless, but I love that card. I think that's going to go up on a stand just for a little showcase. MJ deserves a stand. We're going to put him up. There you go. Really cool. Really cool stuff. Coffee and Cards. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, please. I need you to do that right now. Grab a sip of Joe and go and hit that subscribe and like. Goes a long ways. Here's a Levels Revolution. Mint 9. Graded a couple of these cards. Well, the other's not a Levels. It's coming up next. But I think this should have got a 10 as well. I'm not an expert on the Revolution and what they're supposed to look like, but I don't know. Well, I take that back. The corner, it's always these corners. You can't probably see it here, but it was the corners on the bottom. There's a little whiting. So I get it. We got a 9. Probably another card I maybe shouldn't have graded, but I really love the levels on the Revolution. They looked really cool. Here's the Wemby Rookie Revolution. Same card. It's not the levels, though. It's just the Rookie Revolution. Um, Front's good on that one. But, yeah, I don't know. Back's got a little whiting on the corners once again. I know it's tough for you to see, but it's there. There's just these little white specks, and I think that's all it takes to do it. They're really hard on that whiting. They really are. So if you have cards you're going to send in that you think are borderline with those corners, just don't. And you really want a 10, I probably wouldn't do it. All right. We're going to get into some 10s now. Because this was a good submission. It was, I think I got 12 out of 18 in 10s. Beautiful card here, Brandon Miller. Love this card. It is for sale on my eBay. DHLAV_90. I'll put it in the description. Is my eBay. That's DLAV. But awesome card there. Won't waste much time on it. Almost don't want to sell this card, but I will for the right price. All right. Unfortunately, G.G. Jackson is injured. So another gem. Really like these ice. Yeah. We'll just have to wait on that one. All right. Let's get to another 10. Wemby. Prism. This one's up for sale on the eBay as well. I'm only asking $65 for it, so not a bad price. Beautiful card. Gotta love that. Nice, nice. I also had 3 of these in the regular. Just base concourse blue. They're already gone. They all sold for around $40. So those have been a hot item for people, and actually, even though the pop report is very high on them. Next up here, this is a sweet card. I pulled this out of a select mega. Keep in mind, all these cards I pulled personally. I didn't buy any of these, but hey, that's a pink cracked ice. Anthony Edwards, not a rookie or anything, but I really thought, man, this is a sweet card. It looks really good. Let's get it graded. I like the pink with the blue. And it is out of 99, as you can see there. Centering on the back's a little off. They're usually a little forgiving on the centering. On the back, as long as everything else checks out. You want the front to be pretty centered, which this one is. So yeah, we got the 10 on the cracked ice Ant-Man. I have not listed this one, but I really do like this card too. So, I was gonna put it on a stage, but we'll save that for another card. Huh? Another Wemby, another 10. There's that green, white, purple prism. These are really cool. With that white, with the green, that's really sweet. So, pulled this off camera, actually. I haven't pulled too many bangers off camera, but this would be one of them. So, we're going to get this one some airtime. Put that one up. Nice gem there with MJ. We will have cards on this Coffee and Cards here in a little bit. But we're going to finish up this submission. We're just about done with it. Hang tight for me. The card I thought wouldn't get a 10 got a 10. And the only thing I had in question was the centering left to right. Just a little bit thin here on the right, but not by much. Also had some dimples here in the center. They let those slide, fortunately for me. But man, oh man, this is a neon green Monopoly out of 10. 4 out of 10 there. Yeah. Of Shea Gilgeous. I really like him as a player. He's got some game. And yeah, so this one's probably staying in the PC for now. But we'll see. If I go broke, I'm going to have to sell it. All these cards I'm buying. It's possible. How about that? Tiger Prism, Jalen Williams, guy's balling out. It's not a rookie, obviously. But Tigers are tough pulls. I have not seen a ton of these pulled in 2023 Select Basketball. This come from a hanger box. And yeah, I was pumped when I saw that Tiger impression or imprint. And yeah, Jalen Williams, pretty cool player to get to. I really enjoy watching him as well. Him and Shea, both very good players. So they're balling out this year too. I hope they do well. I hope they win it all. That'll be a tough sell as well, those two cards. But, you know, for the right price, I think you should list it. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse. I've been sick the past week. It's been a rough week, but I'm getting through it. This card, it's a little rough too. I thought for sure I had a 10 here. And not to mention, this is a 3 out of 10. Luka Doncic. Gold Tectonic. Yeah. This come from a hanger box as well out of Select. Had a lot of good luck with Select this year. Hit some big cards. And, you know, further inspection. I think there's a scratch up here. Being honest, but I don't know. That might be on the case too. But it looks like it's on the card. I just feel like I would have caught that before I looked at this card so much. Like, why? How would you not look at? I mean, it's just beautiful. So there is no PSA 10s of this card that I'm aware of. Actually, obviously there's only 10 of them, but I think they're all pop 9s or below. Obviously, they're mint 9s and below for the pop. So tough. This is a tough. I'm surprised because most of these concourse get 10s. Like all the Wembys I've seen have got 10s. Like the Prism Wemby that I have showed you in this one, the silver, was a little off center on the front actually, and it's still got a 10. This is all centered up, but I do have this one for sale for around $200, $250, but awesome card nonetheless. Gold Tectonic. And this is the toughest card of the submission for me to take. At a 99, Brandon Miller. We got some whiting on the corners, just barely. These optics are tough with that. But man, the front is like perfect. It really is. Centering maybe just a smidge off top to bottom, but man, other than that, I think this card should have got a 9 as well. Not gonna lie. At least a 9. But I don't know. That copper glitter is sick. Very sick. But hey, it happens. We didn't quite strike gold on that one. But I was gonna put up another couple cards showcase too for you guys. We'll put up Shea for sure. And the Williams. So we got a bunch of 10s up for you guys to peep out. Real quick here. Like I said, like the video. We're going to transition into some topics here, coffee and cards. And should you get Topps Update or Chrome? If you want to go broke, get the Chrome. Go for it. Spend $300 on a hobby. No, don't do that. Or spend $500-$600 on a jumbo. Yeah, so if you want to go broke, buy Update Chrome. If you still want to go broke, just buy Update because it's so fun. You'll probably go broke buying that too. So don't overpay for this stuff. If you can't get it at retail price, I wouldn't do it. And did you actually think that the Paul Skeens would come out early? Because, hey, they want to give people a reason to buy this stuff for ridiculous prices. And, yeah, that would be why. That would be why, okay? Get that out of the way there. Oops. I had that set right, didn't I? I guess it's just going to have to stay where it is. But yeah, they wouldn't want to let the cat out of the bag too early, right? So, anyways, the quality control on the Chrome is it's okay. I've gotten some centered cards for my X-Fractors, but there's some like minimal print lines on them. I don't know if that's going to affect the final grade, but we'll see if I decide to get a couple graded just to test the theory. Why not? And I had quite a fun experience at Walmart yesterday, believe it or not. I was checking a restock. And, well, I wasn't really checking a restock. I went to Target to pick up a Christmas gift because they do have some good Black Friday deals going on right now. And so I got that, kind of walked around, peeped the card section quick. Wasn't expecting anything. There wasn't anything there. So just figured I'll pop over to Walmart. They've been very inconsistent on restocks. Well, believe it or not, they just had a restock. And there was a couple other people in the aisle. There was this one couple that rated the Select Football Blasters. And I was like, oh, geez. I didn't know this stuff was still so hot. There was only 5 on the shelf, and they took 4 of them. So I proceeded to go look where they took them all, and there was one left. So I took the last one. It was like tucked in behind. I was like, I'll just buy it, whatever. And it was a pretty good restock. There was other stuff. That's all I bought, actually, and some top loaders. But then they come back to the aisle with a Walmart employee, and there was no price tag where the Select Football was. So they were trying to get the product for like $8 because that was the closest tag. And I just thought, is this... I mean, there comes a certain point in life at a certain age where... You know, you don't need to pull fast ones. You don't need to try to like outsmart or act like you're going to outsmart the Walmart employee. And, you know, she was kind of clueless to what they should have been priced at. I don't know who's stocking the stuff. They should have had a tag on it. So, I mean, what do you think about it? Do you think that's the right thing to do, to try to like get it for $10 because there's not a price tag there? Honestly, I get it. It's expensive. I think Select Football is definitely overpriced. I said it's an avoid. But I would recommend the Blasters probably over the Megas. Just because if you get 2 of those, you get more cards. And so, yeah, it's at that, it's worth it. But I don't know. I just thought that was a little bit sketch. And like, but I wasn't surprised, too. Hey, I'm in Walmart. But... I don't know. I proceeded to see her checking out in the express lane. But, yeah. He was nowhere to be found. So, I don't know. I straight up told the Walmart lady, like, those go for $35. She was doing some research. I was like, they're trying to pull a fast one on you. Just so you're aware. But, yeah. Anywho, that's all I had on that. That was just kind of like... So, if there was a God, this blaster I bought will have, it'll be loaded, right? I mean, I'll hit a zebra if there was a God. I'll let you know about that, too. We're not going to rip that blaster today because I'm going to have a little battle with that. But we are going to rip some more update just to finish out the video. We're going to do a few hangers. And a few of these might be from Walmart, too. I don't know. I hit a restock about a week or so ago, and it turned out some hangers were on the shelf. So, yeah. First time I'd seen them out in the wild. But we'll see if we can do any damage. So I'm working on completing one more set. There's one card I need. Austin Martin. Rookie debut is the card. That'll be my 3rd set, if I can find it. But I'm not going to hold you on the base. we'll just I can go through these in a little bit. All right. Hopefully we get that one. Out of 9.99, we got Jordan Beck, who is a pretty decent rookie, they say. Oh, that's not too bad. Mookie. And that's the All-Star, yeah. We got Rizzo, it looks like, on the foil. Sandy Koufax. Autumn Tales. Ricky Vanasco and Brett Sullivan. Kind of been a rough go on the yellows for me. I haven't hit the skeins yet. So yeah, looking for that. Even a Merrill would be nice. Like I said, thanks for tuning in. Wrap it up here quick. These last couple hangers here. Hope you're enjoying the shorts as well. I'm doing quite a few of those. Those might slow down a touch. But yeah, I got plenty more product for those. Alright, Lo Perfido. Davis Schneider. Got Lo Perfido again. And we're going right to a foil. Avila and Eric Miller. Adelis Garcia. Profar. And Spees. Alright. Swing and a miss on the yellows once again. Alright, last hanger magic. Do we have any? We'll find out. We will find out. Oh boy. Yeah. Glad that wasn't a fat pack. We'd have some damage. We would have some damage. Come on in. Let's end with a bang, shall we? They're kind of cold on the hangers. I mean, there've been some decent ones, but I don't know. Not quite. They're not quite banging for me. I guess I could say not quite banging. I think we got an Autumn Tales of Yogi Berra backwards. That's going to be a black out of $2.99. So it's a pretty good pull. Smith Shaver. Elvis Figueroa on the foil. Albert Pujols. That's kind of neat. It's like an old school picture of him. Dodger, Daniel Hudson. And Rowdy Tellez. So, hey, at least it wasn't Jared Jones again. All right, Wyatt Langford there and our stars. So, anyways, I appreciate y'all tuning in to Coffee and Cards. If you made it this far, that's insane. I appreciate you putting up with me. Thanks for liking videos, subscribing. That's more important than anything to the channel. I enjoy doing this stuff, but I'd like to keep growing, so hit that subscribe. That's all for Coffee and Cards number 23. Thanks for getting off the rips. See you on the next one.